This year's World Mental Health Day was on the theme Suicide. AAUTV, in collaboration with Community Development Unit, reached out to 7 senior high schools in Tema to engage them on suicide and its related issues. We had speakers speak to make students understand in its simplest form what suicide was. Students and staff shared their own experiences and thoughts of how they planned to commit suicide and how they overcame it. Students were then advised to talk to someone credible when they start having funny thoughts of committing suicide and know that time changes. Schizophrenia and other mental health related diseases can be addressed when you visit the facilities available. Every 40 seconds, someone dies of suicide. That is how real suicide is.
Hello. I would like to share a personal experience. It happened to a very, very good friend of mine. We were in a secondary school, and unfortunately, she became pregnant. Got pregnant with the boy refused. He said he wasn't responsible. Being lucky, the boy's mother was a nursing staff in the health sector. She decided that whether it was the son or not, they would take care of the child. So they took up this child. This girl was able to go to school. She managed, she finished, she got a job. The boy who was there. The boy finished, went abroad, got married. The girl who got married. And the girl had a child, but the boy went abroad, he got married, never had a child. He did everything, he couldn't get a child, so he adopted. But the girl had another child, so she had 2. But one tragic thing happened. The second child went to school, and the child was playing on a swing, they were swinging. They swing the child so high that he came down from the swing, fell down. Before they got the child to the hospital, the child had died. So apparently, it was this child that she asked from the secondary school. That is her only child now. So when the girl's mother, the boy's mother came, spoke to the girl's parents, and he had to come back to apologize for not taking up the responsibility when he got the girl pregnant. And now he's come for the boy, and the boy is abroad. And when this girl got pregnant, seriously, she thought of committing suicide. I kept telling her that all is not well. If only your family will support. The family, they did their best, but there is something that says time heals all wounds. As time went on, it is now the only child for both the mother and the father. So sometimes circumstances you don't really understand. But when you keep faith in God, He will show you the way. Thank you.
Our BBC. My father promised me that if I get a certain number, he will buy me laptop and also food. I said, okay. So at that moment, I was praying to God that, oh God, let me get certain number. So in the month of August, and my father told us that we are going for the excursion at the Lunar Capital. So when we went for the excursion, and one of my elder sisters said, Michael, if you go home, go and check your result. Because the result, the BEC result has come. I said, okay. So when we got to, I went and checked my result for the following week. So when I went, I got the first ticket, the first no result. So I said, oh, second, no result. And the woman who was checking the result, she said, I should go. And I would have the following self-placement. So I said, oh, mommy, it's not the part of what I said, the papa. So I said, oh, and if I'm back, you tell my father that the result has not come. So I said, but my mother said, told my father that the result is in. So I bought another car. So when I checked, and the woman said it has come. So at that moment, I knelt down and prayed for that God. Let me get the number. So before the woman gave me the result to the 50. I got 50. Then I said, oh, I couldn't get the single number. So how can my father buy me the laptop and the phone? So when I saw the result to him, and he said, Michael, you couldn't get the single number. So the laptop and the phone, I will not give it to you. So that time I was feeling bad. At that moment, I had a phone call. And the phone call that I had, it was somebody that I was having a relationship. It was somebody that I was having a relationship with. So at that moment, the person called, he knew that he had a single number. And I said, what is it? And he also asked me that question.
So as I was in school, that was in basic school, JHS, my mother wasn't able to take care of me well. And it came that I had to go and stay with my aunt. Unfortunately, she also left, and I was left alone. I don't know what to do. I went back to my parents. So they were taking care of me, but sometimes I can go to school without food. I thought everything is, I'm alone. So it came to my mind that then I should kill myself. But for God so being good, as I was in the room, someone knocked, and the person is now taking care of me, although my mother is still there.
Hello. Let me start on this note. My name is Emmanuel Abuajapi. As I said, I'm the Public Relations Officer for Accra Psychiatric Hospital. For some of you, we come to school, we appreciate English, but often than not, some also may not really appreciate English. And so we struggle a lot. Hello. Summarizing everything, I'm saying that you being able to adapt to everyday life stress, evidenced by your thoughts and your feelings, and they must be appropriate to the norms and the values of the society. It means that you are mentally healthy. Hello. So it means the society has a role to play. The way you speak, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you do your things shows that you are mentally healthy or not. Hello. You know there are days you don't want to bath unless they force you, and the teachers will be chasing you. Go and bath for. Hello. I know some people are here, they've done polish, they've only polished, they've not bathed. I know. Come to my hospital, it is the same thing. So what is the difference between you and my client? Hello. The boys, why is that when you walk through your dormitory, you be shouting, hello. Then you'll be shouting all over. Hello. So anything you do that does not conform to the norms and the values of your school, the home, relationship, anywhere you find yourself, then you begin to ask these questions. Now, the causes are this. We have host, we have agent, and we have environment. Host means me and you. There are things about us that predisposes us to mental illness. First of all, your age. After the age of 60, you begin to experience something we call dementia. And the cognizant thing we are looking at is amnesia. Amnesia means loss of memory. Hello? So dementia is a degeneration of the brain cells. So as you are growing, your brain begins to degenerate. That is what you see in your homes, your grandmothers. Nana, where did you? Nana, I don't pay a jar or you. When they are alone, they begin to say things. Men never come when they see. I ain't see her. Accident, women are my women are my and then you are home. You look at your grandmother, you're a fool. On your bay for it is dementia. Even before that age, me and you can suffer dementia. That is what we call the pre-senile dementia. Today, some of you, your pen is in your right hand, but you are looking for your pen. Hello? Some of you kept your money in the chop box, in the corner, but you go and you start saying, "Wow, from music, I'm a lie." Hello. Now we've talked about age. Let's talk about body type. There are 3 types of bodies. You have the asthenic, athletic, and the picnic. When we say asthenic, they are tall, they are lanky, broad-chested. They suffer from usually schizophrenia. Schizophrenia, in simple words, is the mother of all madness, in quote. The mother of all mental illness, schizophrenia. Hello? Now, when you have an athletic body type, very tall, well-built, masculine, can you stand up for me? Yeah, you see the way he's masculine. He's an athletic body type. Let's clap for him. That guy. Yeah, Yeah, you see, oh no, this guy is a friend. Sit down, please. So when you have an athletic body type, you are predisposed to what we call epilepsy. Hello? You are predisposed. Predisposed means that you are liable to, you are exposed to. It means that if you take good care of yourself, you may not get it. Hello? Now we come to the picnic, short, picnic body type. Very short, plumpy, short limbs, very short. They are predisposed to mania or depression. When we say mania, let me give you an example. They have this delusion, ideas, thoughts, and they are very giddy. Hello? So you have guys at school, "Where? Today, what's up? What about? Yo, hello?" They are always hyperactive. They are easily aggressive. I know some people who tell them, "Hey, Charlie, put my book down." You see that thing? Aha. That's an example of mania or manic episode. And then depression is when they are sad, quiet, very calm, and withdrawn. So people who are very short. That is, let me give you an example. When you go to Aboboloshi or the coastline, you see our mothers are very short, very plumpy. They easily get aggressive. What can I do? Where? Now we come to what we call the precipitating factors. That's substances like cocaine, weed. Now listen, do you know that when you smoke shisha, 1 scoop of shisha is equal to 10 cigarettes? So by the time you've done with the bottle, how many cigarettes you have smoked? Hello? But nowadays we see all of you by the beach, everybody shisha Calabi flavor. Who said it's flavor? It's not flavor, it's nicotine. Hello? You are killing yourself. Nowadays you see the boys with some energy drink and they will make some concoctions. And I want to stay at now, I want to study. X plus Y is equal to 3 plus. Hello? You may end up with a mental illness. You may the tramol, the cough syrups, the things you be mixing. Please, let us stop. Malaria, typhoid, they can cause mental illness. Eating too much of canned food can cause mental illness. HIV, AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, unprotected sex, all these things are forms that can make you get mental illness. Now, I round up everything. Suicide. Myself, I've attempted suicide before. In the year 2008, when I was studying, situations in my home got tough. My mom was in the United Kingdom and she had been arrested. My dad has lost his job. My brothers became sick in the intensive care unit. And when I look at me, all around me, nothing seemed impossible. Everything seemed so wrong. I would go hungry for a week without eating. I'd virtually have to beg my colleagues for food to eat. Hello? So at a point, I had this thought. Why not end it all? So I took a chair, I took a rope, I climbed the chair. For me, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I called my father. I was bidding him farewell. So I called my dad and I told my dad, "Dad, so my dad was admitted at the intensive care unit. And he said, "I mean, can we trim na tia say you?" I said, "Naya, here asuma me catch the within. No nsia way a bumprin. A bebo no nsia numre no. A isumbe duru no. a wobɛhunu sɛ nneɛma nyinaa nkɔ yie mmoa wo no ka ɛhunu sɛ nonsia bɛsan abɔ anɔpa na ɛbɔ anɔpa a wɔn soroma ewia bɛhyerɛn wo so biom and you begin to see the goodness of the Lord again. Hello? 6 o'clock comes twice every day, in the evening and in the morning. Time changes. Hello? They have nothing and everything in this world that is stagnant. Time what? Changes. So no matter what you are going through, no matter what you are facing, time changes. If I had killed myself, I will not be standing here. I will not be the public relations officer for the Accra Psychiatric Hospital. So I am here as a living testimony telling you that time, as I sit down, I always tell you, my young one, always find a solace place. Find someone, it could be your teacher, it could be a friend. You know that when you talk to this person, the person will listen to you. When someone comes to talk to you, don't go everywhere. The first thing you will tell the person should be able to help the person not commit suicide. You know that the theme is that we are working together to prevent suicide. Me, you, we can do that.
People who attempt suicide are typically going through problems and they are calling for help. But what we want to encourage all of you is that do not call for help through that medium. You don't have to use suicide means or attempts to call for help. Do you know why? Because if it gets to that point, as it stands now, the law will not even bring the help to you. So look for help even before it gets to that point. My brother talked about you speaking to your friends. That is why right now in every secondary school, and I think even the basic schools have access to that, we have school counselors. You have every right to go to them and speak with them. By training, they are not allowed to expose your information to any other person. If they do, you have every right to sue them. So feel free and speak to them. Even if the master or the mistress is not a counselor, go to them. They have a way of handling or helping. Please, this is very important. Nobody should ever think that when I kill myself because of a problem or because of what somebody has done to me, the person is going to suffer for it. No, the person doesn't suffer for it. Whoever you are trying to punish by killing yourself lives on to enjoy life. So it is not worth dying for somebody else. Are you following me? I think I'm making mine more of a lecture. But I really wish you understand it from that perspective. It is not necessary to say I am dying because somebody has hurt me. No. Nobody is worth your life. And no problem is worth your life. Because all the problems will be solved one way or the other. And my brother told you that time changes. Sometimes you'll be there, you don't do anything about the problem, and it goes on its own. So we don't have to delete our lives because of that. Let me give you one more story. Not story, but a case. And I know it may happen in secondary schools. You know, we have the single-sex schools. The girls, boys. In the girls schools, it is typical. I think the boys also do. It is typical for a girl to take another girl as a sexual partner. You know that, right? And a lot of people become lesbians from that point. And then this lady found a girl, should I say girl boyfriend, from her class. And they were doing their own thing. And then the girl, who is now the partner, along the line decided that, I don't think I am a lesbian. I am straight. So, I am giving up on you. I want to date a boy now, not a girl. The other one who could not take it said, because you are living, I will kill myself. And this is a 19-year-old girl. So I asked her, do you think it is worth give your life up for somebody who doesn't like you anymore?
Isn't it said that you can die for whoever you like? If the person likes you, you like each other. That is the best. But not for somebody who hates you, right? That was the challenge I threw to her. Some of us, because of parents' problems, friends' problems, school problems, we think life is not worth living. No, it can't be so. Causes of suicide among students. Usually the problem lingers on, it makes the person depressed, and eventually they think they have to die. One typical problem that causes depression and subsequent suicide among students is what? Relationships followed by grades. We enter secondary school at the age of 15. By 18 we are done. 1, 2, 3 years. We get so much hooked onto our colleagues in relationships, and when it goes bad, we feel life is over. But if you are 18 years, 17 or 16, are you old enough to say life is over because one relationship has gone bad? There are so many years ahead of you that you can patch up things in your life and make things work. Is that not it? Yes. In fact, I always use this for my clients. When a relationship is not working well, when anyone in relationship with you decides that I'm going, we call something compensation. Right? Compensate yourself. How do you do that? Prepare yourself, educate yourself, enhance yourself to the point that when that person sees you later in life, he or she will be shy. You don't have to die, otherwise that person will never be shy in life. When they want to go, let them go. Take your life, prepare it, mold yourself. When they meet you one day in life, they should feel shy. Is it not clear? That is how it should go. The other thing is results. Recently we heard a medical student from Legon killed himself because he got a fail or something in one of his papers. I know a small boy who finished JHS. How many subjects do they write in JHS? Is it 8 or 9? 9. He got 8 ones and 1 2. The 2 is only 1. The rest 1 1 1. He was very mad that he couldn't get all 1. He went to Achimota school. Then secondary school they write 8, right? Something like that. He got 7 A's and 1 D1. No, B2. He wanted to end his life. He was so mad again. Then he applied to 3 medical schools. All of them he got admissions. And the mother was telling him, if the grade is not good enough, could he have admitted you in all the 3 universities? Now he's doing medicine. Amongst you, results will come. There may be F's, there may be other things. No problem. It doesn't mean you shouldn't learn. But if it doesn't go well for you, it does not warrant death at all. Look, these fingers, they are never equal. Sometimes you think you are the worst, but when you see people's issues, you realize that yours is far better. Alright? We heard about MTN, whose parents promised things, and the girlfriend has to leave because of grades. But he persevered. This is where he is now. Even if you don't get the best of results from here, you are still going to go home with a result, and you can make a living from that. That is all. So please, all you need to do is keep enhancing yourself, learning and encouraging yourselves. What are some of the ways? Because I have 30 minutes, I'm just making it short. But some of the ways we can really help ourselves out is having very good friendships. Look, when you have friends who constantly stress you, find a nice way of disengaging yourself. Right? That is why nobody, no counselor will encourage a secondary school girl or boy to go into a romantic relationship at this time. Because it stresses you. At the end of the day, you fail your exams. At the end of the day, the person may leave you, and all this will contribute to ill mental health. And that shouldn't be encouraged. Right? Some of the relationships are not for romantic purposes. They drag you into drugs. Right? And they were talking about people using glue and things now. But you know the recent one I know about, that they buy Rush. Rush is an energy drink. And nobody will penalize you for buying Rush. Then they buy Tom Tom. Tom Tom is toffee. Nobody will punish you for buying Tom Tom. And then when you say it, right? They say like, is that a good English? They tear. They put like 20 Tom Tom inside a Rush drink, shake it till it dissolves and it becomes very black, and then they drink. It is just like taking cocaine. But what you should know is that drug works on your brain, and the brain is what controls the whole body. If someone is dead, it is not the heart that stops. Your heart can be working, but when your brain is dead, you are pronounced dead. They can remove your heart and give to somebody. So if you take drugs to work on the same brain that controls the body, it means your results will be affected, your interpersonal relationships will be affected, everything about you will be what? Distorted. So if you have friends who drag you into drug-related activities, it is far better to disengage yourself from them and be free. Are you following? Yes. It is not fun, so we can't laugh over it. But I know if we screen you guys here, you get not less than 20 people who are doing some of these things. Please help yourselves. I have constantly reminded people of one of the things that can make life really smooth and take stresses out of life. Sharing, giving. Somebody will say, do I even have to share? If you share things with people, it goes two ways. It gives you joy, and then it saves somebody from trouble. That is why in some schools, they have clubs for giving. So people give little, and they help people who are in need. So when you see friends in need, be of help to them. And help doesn't only come in material forms. But you see your friend who is in tears, who has been isolated, and you go to him. My brother, could there be any problem? Can we talk? You hold the person's hand through the challenge. We can do it. I took the delight in becoming a psychologist because in secondary school, I was school prefect, and the counselor I mentioned earlier will refer student problems from the disciplinary committee to the school prefect. As young as I was, I needed to do something about it. A lot of people had their problems resolved as a result of that. We can take some of our hobbies and some of our careers right from secondary school levels. It's all in your hands. Please, it's in your hands. So bear these things in mind. Okay? Now, apart from sharing stuff, I want to encourage all of you to desist from being the okra mouths, the gossips that carry people's troubles around. It doesn't help. You know why? When they do it to you, it will be very painful. People will decide to end their lives because their story is going round. All right? That is what happens. We don't want to protect each other, but you are ready to speak and destroy people around. Girls are fair. They've done something. There's a video on it. And then I want to tell everybody, a boy has done something, or a boy has been punished. I'll stand on the rooftop and scream over it. It doesn't help. At the end of the day, we have one reason for being in school, to get our certificates and get out. We are not here for anyone. So encourage yourselves with these words. At the end, you need to leave, your friend needs to leave. Suicide is never an option to any problem. It doesn't solve the problem. An old man once was telling me that something must kill a man. Something has to kill you. He said what it means is that you don't have to kill yourself. Because when you go to heaven, I know this is not what will happen in heaven, but he is saying when you go to heaven, God will ask you, what killed you? He's not going to ask, why did you kill yourself? So you have no room to say that I killed myself. So you don't have to. No matter how grave the problem may be, let us always look for help. Let's look for support. And there's always delight in living to see the problem behind you and feeling so good that, oh, I have come this far. If that were not the case, then we don't have things like Ebenezer. That's far the Lord has. But if you don't want to go far and you end with the trouble, you can't sing songs of victory. All right? We all have our talents. We all have our strengths. Somebody's strength may not be in academics, so the person will be struggling. No matter how tough it is, just go through. You find your destination in something else. And teachers, your masters are there to hold your hand through. If it is getting too tough, look for help. And we want to use this platform to announce to you that almost all hospitals now are trying hard to have mental health provision for anyone. And I know in Tema there is youth corner program, sort of, that you can always go there and share your problems. Some of us don't care. We travel distances to see people who have issues so long as we need to be there. All right? So please, we are throwing the challenge to you. You've also got to live and give testimonies to people as we are doing. Iman said that he wanted to end it at a point. Somebody said he wanted to end it. A lot of people have that story. But he lived, and today they are proud to mention it, that I tried it, but I realize now that it's not worth it. You should also be one of those people. No matter what it is, there may be no money, right? There may be no money. It can get tough. But when it gets tough, you are only described as a winner when you have that tough skin to go through it to the end. May God bless us all.
You've been told a lot. You've learned so many things. I was a student like you. When I went to sixth form, I remember in lower sixth, we're doing drug abuse. We're having a lesson on drug abuse. They were mentioning certain things that people who consume drugs exhibit. Unfortunately, there was somebody in my class who thought I was into that. So every time they mention something, she'll mention my name. Unknown to her, I was doing nothing of the sort. So in your class, you might find people behaving in certain way, sort of exhibiting the kind of characteristics that is mentioned here. Never tag people that you do not genuinely know that are consuming drugs to be having some kind of mental illness. Sometimes people can behave strangely. They might be weird. Don't tag them as having suicidal thoughts. The fact that they look withdrawn doesn't mean they are thinking of committing suicide. Maybe they just want to be by themselves. So please, as you live here, go with the thought of what? Being informed to help others, but not to be tagging people. Okay? That's just what I have for you.
Food for thought questions were thrown to students to make them think through and analyze issues that are going on and make them know that it is not worth taking their life just for mere reasons. During question time, issues such as false allegation of drug use, neglect from parents, symptoms of suicide, etc. were questions asked by the students. The panel addressed these issues and advised students to visit school counselors for advice and note in their friends when they start withdrawing and start giving negative comments about life and giving up and taking their lives. These are all signs of suicidal thoughts. A parent's love will go a long way to save a life. Let us show love and be more attentive to people around us. With that, we'll be on our way to reversing the 42nd trend in suicide.